he's been helping me learn how to play the game. Onesimus, his and so Hungry Ninja and I. Hungry Ninja was the one who just said he was going to get going. We've been playing this about 3.5 weeks, and he's, like I said, Onesimus has been helping us get to know the game, and learning what's going on. Oh, I missed some of this conversation. Reflate to his death. Oh, that sounds fun. I do not fear my duty. Oh, I'm really enjoying it. So a game that I've played for a few years now and really enjoy is Guild Wars 2. And that was kind of my first real MMO that I played. And so I kind of wanted to. I've lately been branching out and trying some other MMOs and stuff. I tried Throne and Liberty when it first came out. Well, I guess when it full released. No worries about the language. Yep. It's just I'm gonna put it back on the main screen so you can see. But it's a Christian stream. I am a Christian. It's a big part of who I am, and so that's gonna be part of the stream too. We're not here to force it down anyone's throat by any means, but if people stop in and ask for prayer, we're gonna stop and pray for them. And at the end of the day, usually end of the night, we do go through a chapter of scripture. So if you want to hang out for that, cool. If you don't, you don't have to. But Christian conversation is going to come up, and I don't hold any ill will against anybody who swears now and then. It's just for the sake of my community and some that I know are pretty young that are in the community. I have that auto mod on for language and stuff. So yeah, that's what's going on there. Let's see here. Oh, voracious Vath. Obtain a hunk of Nanka flesh from Clearwater Nanka. Okay. I can probably go out this way and be faster, can't I? And then it won't let me back up this way, will it? Ooh, I might be able to. I might be able to get back up, like, right there. Yes, sweet. And yes, I definitely spent some time working on getting the Adamantoise mount from the Golden Saucer, because I mean, one, the Golden Saucer is fun, and two, how could a channel called Coo Turtle not have the Adamantoise mount, right? Like, it was necessary. I also just earlier this week got to Heaven's Word, and so I was able to pick up the Wrong button. I've heard there's a turtle outfit. I like a lot of things about that turtle outfit, and someday I will try and add it to the collection. Oh, did I? I already got the non-kai needed, didn't I? Ooh, I was low on health. That was close. Much closer than I wish it would have been. But I will be honest, we've been live a little over 7 hours on this stream, and we streamed a 4-hour stream 2 hours before this one, like ended 2 hours before this one started, because I stopped and took a bit of a break and then came back. So we've been streaming almost half the day today. I'm starting to get a little tired, and so we're probably gonna wrap up here pretty soon. Yeah, but it was Thanksgiving, and I wanted to be around for people who didn't have, places to go, people to hang out with today for Thanksgiving. So I thought, why not? We'll have Streamsgiving, and it was really good. It was really good. I appreciate you saying that. I do. So let's see here. I'm gonna finish up this quest. Start the next one. What time is it? 11:15. Waste our time. No perilous. Falls. Forgive me, but let's be clear. Response. Save it. Deliver. Broke out. Oh, Camille's taken off. I think Camille needs to go outside as well. So we're gonna do our second chapter of scripture for the night. So it says Genesis 24 and 25. Because in the title, it's always what chapters we're covering tonight. 24 we covered in the first part of the stream, and then now we'll cover this one in the end of the second part of the stream. You can join me, no? Caution. Okay. Quest accepted. Ooh, nice. Those going in the same direction. Like to see that. So yeah, let's go ahead and breaking into the... Okay, so we have to finish this quest, and then the next quest is the next trial. Okay. Always look forward to those, the trials and the dungeons. Those are some of the best parts of the game. We will be on again tomorrow. It'll probably be later in the evening again. Tomorrow, because I've got some plans in the middle of the day. So at the end of A Realm Reborn, at the end of the whole thing, you kind of have to do those that one raid set, right? I forget the name of it. Hold on. Uh, um, so the Alliance raids from A Realm Reborn, but this set, I know that it had a name, and I can't remember what the name of it is. Crystal Towers. Crystal Towers. Thank you. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. And I was playing a class that I had moderate frustrations with. So I started the game playing Thaumaturge and Black Mage. And the long cast times were really, like, they were frustrating for me. The always having to sit still for so long every time I was going to cast kept getting me into trouble. It was either like I would get into trouble or I just barely ever got to do any damage, is the way it felt. So I was, that's very probably true. I just now could go back and do the mission to get ley lines, which ley lines was going to be huge for me in terms of being able to actually, cast spells and then be able to move around a little bit. If you can place it in the right spot, you can get a little bit of freedom. Not much, but a little bit anyway. And I was really looking forward to that. And then about that time, I also, hit 50 and finally got into Ishgard, and I picked up Machinist, and haven't looked back. Machinist is just super fun. I thoroughly enjoy it. I will. This is probably going to be my main, just because I just really like it. I know it probably doesn't have as much utility as other classes, but fun is fun, right? So, and I'll be honest, my favorite Guild Wars 2 class is Engineer, which is in the same kind of vein, and Mechanist was probably the what I've spent the most time on Engineer. So it just very much lines up with the kinds of things I enjoy. Um, you played Guardian, big tank main, and I I really thought about going tank, but Hungry Ninja, the guy who was in here earlier, he really enjoys tank as well, and when I kind of found out that it's for a lot of things, for dungeons and stuff, it's one healer, one tank, two DPS. Onesimus, the guy who's been showing me the game, he plays a lot of healer, and with Hungry Ninja gonna play mostly tank. It was like, well, I should pick up a DPS then, for the sake of all of us being able to play together on those different things, and it's worked out really well in that respect. So yeah, I've been having a ton of fun with it. Ton of fun. And my fun has only increased in the past week since I've gotten Mechanist, or sorry, Machinist. I occasionally will mix those up. Sorry. Since I've gotten Machinist, it's been just a lot of fun. I am really looking forward to getting to continue with this. And I'll probably also, here after a while, pick up Gunblade, because I was running some. I was running Paladin to get just to get extra flame seals because I was trying to level up. Level up that company. But I'm looking forward to Gunblade and as I think about it, it's kind of like I have the machinist, which is pew pew everything, and then the Gunblade, which is slash and pew pew everything. If there doesn't seem to be two classes that if you put them together don't scream America harder than that. So that's kind of what I'm going with. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of wrap this up for the night. Ooh, we've got 7 minutes till. Yeah, I need to check something here quick. 30 minutes of no pre-roll, so we're going to hit the snooze a couple times on this. Okay, we got about 21 minutes with no ads here. So we're gonna go ahead and close out the game. You can't leave. I don't know, Metal, but I gotta wrap it up for the night. Camille needs to go outside, I think, and I need to get some sleep. So I'm afraid it's just gonna be the way it is. Fine. Let me pull up our scripture passage. Oh, I left that open earlier. Cool beans. That was a really long chapter earlier as well. So we're gonna switch over to our Bible time here. Scooch on over, and we're going to be in Genesis 25. This will be our how long is this passage? Not as long as the last one. So in the previous chapter, remember we had Isaac, who then got Rebecca as his wife. He got married to Rebecca, and now we're gonna see more of what happens with Abraham, and well, I guess you can kind of tell here Abraham's death. So Abraham, huge important character to. That makes sense, Ilya. That makes sense. So Abraham took another wife whose name was Keturah. She bore him Zimran, Jokshan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua. Jokshan fathered Sheba and Dedan. Sons of Dedan were Asherim, Letishim, and Leomim. Sons of Midian were Ephah, Epher, Hanok, Abida, Eldah. All these were children of Keturah. Abraham gave all he had to Isaac, but the sons of his concubines Abraham gave gifts. While he was still living, he sent them away from his son Isaac eastward to the east country. These are the days of the years of Abraham's life, 175 years. Abraham breathed his last and died in a good old age. And old man full of years, and was gathered to his people. Isaac and Ishmael his sons buried him in the cave of Machpelah, Machpelah, in the field of Ephron, the son of Zoar the Hittite, east of Mamre, the field that Abraham purchased from the Hittites. There Abraham was buried with Sarah his wife. After the death of Abraham, God blessed Isaac his son, and Isaac settled in Beer Lahai Roi. These are the generations of Ishmael, Abraham's son, whom Hagar the Egyptian, Sarah's servant, bore to Abraham. These are the names of the sons of Ishmael, named in the order of their birth. Nebaioth, first son of Ishmael, and Kedar, Abiel, Mibsam, Mishma, Duma, Massa, Hadad, Tema, Jetur, Naphish, and Kedema, or Kedema. These are the sons of Ishmael, and these are their names. By their villages and by their encampments, 12 princes according to their tribe. These are the years of the life of Ishmael, 137 years. He breathed his last and died, and was gathered to his people. They settled from Havilah to Shur, which is opposite Egypt in the direction of Assyria. He settled over against all his kinsmen. These are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham fathered Isaac. Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah, the daughter of Bethuel, the Aramean of Padan Aram, the sister of Laban, the Aramean, to be his wife. And Isaac prayed to the Lord for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord granted his prayer, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived, and the children struggled together within her. If it is thus, why is this happening to me? So she went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord said to her, 2 nations are in your womb, and 2 peoples from within you shall be divided. One shall be stronger than the other. The older shall serve the younger. When her days to give birth were completed, behold, there were twins in her womb. The first came out red, and all his body was hairy, was like a hairy cloak. So they called his name Esau. Afterward, his brother came out with his hand holding Esau's heel. So they called his name Jacob. Isaac was 60 years old when she bore them. When the boys grew up, Esau was a skillful hunter, man of the field, while Jacob was a quiet man dwelling in tents. Isaac loved Esau because he ate of his game, but Rebekah loved Jacob. Once, when Jacob was cooking stew, Esau came home from the field, and he was exhausted. And Esau said to Jacob, "Let me eat some of that red stew, for I am exhausted." Therefore, his name was called Edom. Jacob said, "Sell me your birthright now." And Esau said, "I am about to die. Of what use is a birthright to me?" Jacob said, "Swear to me now." So he swore to him and sold his birthright to Jacob. And Jacob gave Esau bread and lentil stew, and he ate and drank and rose and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. So, the birthright, super important in